Well, hey everybody, Mike Hayes here, talking about the Maya Breaker production. Well, it's we're in alpha, we're approaching beta. The problem is I'm not exactly sure how to determine when beta is over, because when the beta is over, it still needs testing. There will still be bugs. It's still going to need a lot of testers, so keep your ears open. I'm going to need testers, a lot of them, as many as I can, because the game's going to need a lot of testing. I have made games like this before as part of a team, and when I was on the team, I would just go to my producer / the director and ask him, how close are we to getting the beta done? And they'd be like, such and such amount of time, or such and such amount of a percentage. I never thought to ask exactly how he was coming up with that, so here I am. I do know that progress is being made. I am messing around with the sound effects, the visual effects, as I said before. There will be shader and lighting effects in the game. I'm trying to keep it to a subtlety, because I really am going for like a 16-bit era look. I feel that the 16-bit era ended too soon. Like the 64-bit era / PlayStation era, I think that ended at the right time, you know, because there was such an amazing plethora of games that were just all over the place. Your Parappas the Rappas and your Mr. Mosquitoes and all that weird stuff. So I felt, you know, yeah, the hardware that was there was used every way it could, and that's about it. The Super Nintendo, and to a lesser extent the Genesis, I don't feel that was the way it was. I mean, we got one Zelda game officially. We got 2 Castlevania games, and that just didn't seem to be enough. We got 1 Metroid game. It's like, if you have one great one, do you really need more? I said, yes you do. When I just, you know, pour over the stuff that didn't make it to the United States, makes me upset. But I just feel that, you know, with the 16-bit level of colors and Mode 7 and the sound, I just think that there's stuff that we could have enjoyed, but they just didn't get around to, because everyone was just hunting this mythical dragon of 3D gameplay, which by necessity would automatically have to be better than 2D gameplay in every single way. And well, that turned out not to be the case, really. I mean, you got, well, Fez, maybe. Things like Super Meat Boy, The Binding of Isaac, all that. The really good indie stuff, you know. It's in 2D. That's because, you know, like I was telling people since 20 years ago, you know, there's still great stuff to be done, and we haven't done it yet. You know, let's do all this good stuff first before we get distracted by this shiny blinking light, you know, that is the next thing. But anyway, so that's my thought about the 16-bit generation, which is totally the idiom that I'm making the game Maya Breaker in. So I'm going to continue on. I'm at this point, I can't keep just going blindly into the dark with no light at the end of the tunnel. I need to quantify what I'm doing. So I'm going to have to, starting tonight, just stop all work on the game and just start, I don't know, making a spreadsheet and just, you know, calculating all the things that, you know, programming wise that need to be done in order for me to be comfortable with a beta. I need to, like, you know, physically write down and have that, you know, set in writing what the end of beta looks like, so that I can get some kind of scope of when it will be and how long it's going to take to finish the beta. Because right now I don't have any idea. It's all just, I'm just plucking numbers out of the air. But, you know, if anybody has any experience being a producer on an indie game, might have some tricks for me, please message me. I need all the help I can get. So I'm just going to put something crazy up there for you to enjoy, and I'm going to sign off, and hopefully there'll be a follow-up to this where, you know, if I survive the night and come back tomorrow, I'll have some sort of systematic categorization of what it means to have your game be in beta. Alright.